Hello, Natalie back here at Hoya Haven, Natalie's Hoya Haven, and I am here to show you some plants that have been either gifted to me or plants that I have picked up recently. So I've acquired all of these plants in the last 7 to 10 days, so over the Christmas and over my birthday. Nothing crazy expensive. Don't have the funds available right now to do the Hoyas or the expensive ones that I don't have, but I still enjoy going and looking, and there's other plants I'm interested in too. So here's what I got to show you. I've got 6 plants today, and of the 6 plants, I bought 3 and 3 were gifted to me. So I'm going to go ahead and I will start with the ones I bought, and then I will finish up with the 3 that were gifted. So first up, so last weekend I took a trip to Hohen's greenhouse, and I went with my girlfriend, I went with my mother-in-law, and I ended up purchasing 3 plants that day. So the first plant I bought is Rhipsalis pilocarpa. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you probably are going to say, well, I thought you had one already, which I did and I still do. However, I have not cracked the code on precisely the best way to take care of these pilocarpas. They do not propagate very well. I'm trying to keep these ones a little wetter. I think maybe that was the issue before, was that I had let it dry out. And I actually, there are a couple stems in here, like this one and this one maybe. There's a couple stems in here from my previous plant, and I just kind of popped them in where there was a little extra room. But the one thing I really like about Hohen's greenhouse is that a lot of their plants are very nicely priced. This was only $4.69. And when I went there and bought my first one, that's what I had paid as well. And I do have another, I'm looking over to the right, I have another little piece of my first plant. And that's actually doing good. I'm not going to touch it. Well, part of it's doing good, but it is very dry. I guess I better water it like right now. But here's a little bit from my original plant as well. And too early to tell if this one's going to grow or not grow, but we're going to give it a shot. It's my #1 plant of my first plants of 2024, and that is the Rhipsalis pilocarpa. Okay, second plant that I purchased at Hohen's greenhouse, and this is, you know, I have a thing for jungle cactus. And this is a jungle cactus. This is called the red orchid cactus. Now, before I purchased it, I did, since it had the name orchid in it, I did look up to see what the blooms look like. Blooms on a red orchid cactus look like this. Give you a little shot there of a picture of the flower. So that's become my mission, is I'm going to grow this out to flower. It does have new growth up here. It does have, as you can see, there's new growth down here. I'm hoping this is going to be a pretty plant. I'm hanging this downstairs in my west-facing window. It's going to be on my plant ladder. And for some reason right now I'm drawing a blank on how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't a lot. I want to say like maybe $9, maybe 8 or 9. It wasn't that much. It was actually in a smaller pot. That's another thing I like about Hohen's. They price things based on the size of the pot, and sometimes you can find something in a pot this size that's significantly cheaper than one that's in a pot this size, even though the plant size is the same. So I'll go for the cheaper one every time. But that's my second plant that I bought for 2024, and that is the red orchid cactus. Okay, this next one that I bought, and I'm telling you, I believe this was a steal. Wait till you see this beauty. Leaves are so beautiful and dark. This is a lipstick plant, and I'm looking to see, okay, they only have it labeled as lipstick plant or lipstick vine. However, I've never seen one that had the dark leaves like this and these dark purple flowers. And so I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if I can find the name of this specific variety. I do have a black pagoda lipstick vine. It looks nothing like this, and it's kind of small. It doesn't really do a whole lot. The blooms are not that exciting. However, this one, and there you go. That's what I paid for it. $8.99. So can you believe that? Yeah. So I am going to have to look up care for this specific one. My other lipstick plant is in terracotta, and I've been questioning whether I need to repot that or not. So I think what I'm going to do is look up the care for this one, and then maybe change what's going on with my black pagoda lipstick plant. That's my number 3 plant. Those are the 3 that I had purchased at Hohen's greenhouse. So now to move on, these are plants that were gifted to me. One was a Christmas gift, and the other 2 were my birthday gifts. So I'll go with the next one that was a Hohen's greenhouse purchase. This is my very first begonia, and I don't know if it's a true begonia or if it's just the name, but this was identified. This is a Hohen's greenhouse purchase as a watermelon begonia. So I don't really know 100% is it a begonia or not. Like I said, I'm going to have to do some research on this one as well. Absolutely beautiful. The leaves are so thick and sturdy, and I think that's one thing that got me attracted to Hoyas, but it also attracts me to other plants as well, is that I like thick foliage because it means that I don't have to be as great of a plant mom, and they'll still usually do good. So I think that's what started me on the whole Hoya whatever kick. But that also goes true for jungle cactus. Begonias are typically, I think, more thin leaf. That's what has me questioning whether this is a true begonia or not. But I will find out, and I will let you guys know. So that's my number 4 plant. This was bought to me by my mother-in-law while we were shopping at Hohen's. She bought this. I assumed she was picking it up for herself. And then later on when we got home, she let me know that this was one of my birthday gifts. So, and I don't remember the price on it. I don't know if it's still on or not. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the price because I wasn't the one buying it. It was, I'm guessing it was probably $16.99 because I think all their baskets this size are usually about that price. So, but that's my number 4 plant, and that is my watermelon begonia. All right, my number 5 plant was gifted to me the same day, but this was gifted to me by my very good girlfriend, my BFF, and it is a little Norfolk pine, a very, very dark one too, and the needles are just so soft. And it's funny because she asked my husband if I had a Norfolk pine, and he said no. So she got me this. Well, unbeknownst to my husband, I have a Norfolk pine. It's downstairs in our plant room, and it's right up front, but I don't think he knows what I have and what I don't have, so he just automatically said no. But that's okay, because my other Norfolk is a lot bigger, and it's a lot lighter in its needles, and something about this one is just so cute. It's just adorable. I don't know what their light requirement is. I'd love to be able to take this to work and have it on my desk, but I don't know if the light requirements are good for that. So I'll have to determine that before I find a final resting place for this. But this is number 5 on my 2024 new plants, and this is my Norfolk pine. Okay, I have one plant left, and I saved it for the end. I don't have the plant with me. It's actually still at work right now. We have some pretty chilly weather, and it's a pretty big plant, and I didn't feel comfortable taking it home yet. However, I probably will have to, because I don't think the conditions where my desk is at work is going to be conducive for this plant. But I was gifted by my boss for my birthday a polka dot begonia. And so instead of bringing it home for now, I took a picture of it. So here's a picture of my desk and my polka dot begonia. I think it's also known as clown begonia. I looked it up. There's like 4 or 5 different names. I'll list them all below. But I'm going to call it polka dot begonia because obviously. And it's a true begonia. You can tell by the angel type wings that it has. And it says on there it's easy growing. So I always thought begonias were hard. But I think when I do bring it home, it does say it needs higher humidity. So I am going to bring it upstairs where I know it'll get higher humidity. And what I'll probably do, because it's so big, I'll have to pull out a few plants out of here to make room for it. But that's okay. I mean, I'm always shuffling around. So anyhow, that is my 6 new plants for 2024. I'm sorry I do not have Hoya at this time to show you, but hoping for a spring trip. Maybe around my anniversary time to get some Hoya that I don't have. So until then, and until my next video, I'll see you later. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And feel free to ask me anything or let me know what new plants you've gotten recently in the comments, and I'll be sure to follow up on you on that. Okay, bye.